2020, 30 days of joy. It's not a challenge. Well, it was a challenge over the last few days because I have been so busy partying. I'm getting my balance in, the yin and the yang. There has to be my spiritual work and then my partying. My husband was his birthday last week, so my husband doesn't have a birthday. He has a birthday week. So I did my Reiki course on Wednesday night, finished at 9:30, and we have been sort of partying since. We've had friends and family over to our house, thankfully, because we got the few little parties in before we went into lockdown on Friday, which I zipped down to British to try and make sure I got to see my lovely beach down there and my mobile, and to see all my lovely friends and family down there, because I might not be able to see them because our season ends in October. So the actual challenge was to do bloody videos because I haven't got a minute to myself, as well as one of the things that I was trying to do over the last few days was stay off my phone, because I did watch, I don't know whether any of you out there have a chance to watch the new Netflix series, Netflix, The Social Dilemma. It's on Netflix. I think it's just one episode, and it's really interesting. Anyone out there who uses social media, anyone out there who uses, like me, all platforms for my work or just in general, it's a really interesting watch, because as much as I'm aware of that we use social media and our platforms for work and connecting with people, it was very interesting how behind the scenes it's working, that it's actually not us having this free platform, it's them using us as a marketing tool to be able to sell us stuff, and we don't even realize, and people behind the scenes are waiting for you to pick up your phone, bling, bling, and then you go and pick up your phone, and if you're not on your phone is actually sending you messages because it wants you to be on the phone all the time. So I was so conscious of that, and I tried to actually leave my phone down as much as possible. So I would be now advising you to try to leave your phone out places that you don't want your conversations to be heard. And I did find that on my phone again, because my phone updated, that I had to go back in and switch off my microphone on my settings, because so many of my apps, I think I had 58 apps, and out 58 apps there was 29 using the microphone to listen. So that's not really a good idea, especially if you don't want your phone in places where you don't want conversations to be heard. So that's one of the things I was very interested in over the weekend. I was very mindful of not having my phone in places. Leave your phone downstairs is what I always say to you. Leave your phone downstairs, go to bed, and go back to the old alarm clock and use the alarm clock in your bedroom for waking up, because that was always my excuse. Oh, I need my phone in the bedroom to actually wake myself up in the morning time. And actually, you don't need your phone to wake you up. Get a little small little alarm clock, the old little ones, they're cheap as chips in the shop, and actually leave that in the bedroom. Because what happens is, one of the biggest things for me is at night time when I'm not sleeping, I very rarely get a full night's sleep, because that's just the way I am. I wake up and I go, oh my God, I need to Google about this, and then I go on and all of a sudden I'm on the phone 3 hours because I'm watching video after video after video. Do most of my learning at night time. But I would advise you now to start leaving your phone downstairs, because it's amazing. You lose hours when the minute you pick up your phone. And actually, if you watch The Social Dilemma, it actually that is the reason. The minute that you're away from your phone, it blinks. There's a little message that comes in, and all of a sudden you have the phone in your hand for 2 hours. So be mindful of that, because also it shows that you lose connections on the social setting. Now, I mean, I know at the moment we're in the midst of COVID, so we're not really in social settings as such, and this whole thing of wearing a mask stopping us from seeing people's emotions. I mean, I walk by people all the time, and anyone I see, I go, hi, how are you? Smile, smile, smile. And this mask now is on my face, and they can't even see. I've walked by so many people in Tesco's, and so many people on my rounds, wherever I am, and I go, oh my God, is that? Because I don't know them with the mask on. I just only see the eyes. I'm like, no, that couldn't be her. It's amazing actually how many people you disconnect from because you have the mask on. So yes, we all need to be wearing the mask as such when we're in social settings, when we're in settings where we can't be the 2 meter distance or the 1 meter distance. But for God's sake, I mean, I drove by today on the way down to Pavilions, and I was passed by 6 people. Me, myself and my son were counting them on the main road walking down. Beautiful day today with their masks on. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? You only need to wear your mask when you can't be in people's, when you're in people's close proximity. You wear your mask then, and when you're outside and you're going for a walk, I mean, you don't have to have your mask on. I mean, I get it that some people are panicking that they might pass somebody if you go and get their mask on, but Mother Nature has given us beautiful oxygen, fresh air, and especially when you're indoors all the time now wearing this mask, whereas that's quite damp energy that's coming in and out, not really good for you. We need to get proper oxygen in to our system for our body to work properly with oxygenating our blood. And also, one of the things actually which I was only talking to my son about this morning, or saying, getting his vitamin C drink into him. This is one of the things that really annoys me. Well, not annoys me, but is making me think now over the last few months. Nobody on the television is talking about immunity. Nobody on the television is talking about boosting our immunity, and boosting our immunity in a natural way that we boost our immunity. Oxygen being one of them. Lots of lovely good water is another. Vitamin C, all our citrus fruits is another, like lemon water in the morning, the lemon juice of a lemon, like many lemons can you buy in a little bag for under €1. That's so important to try and get the vitamin C into us naturally. Broccoli, all of those, like nuts, there's so much supplements that we have out there, and also our foods give us all of this beautiful vitamin C. And our sun, I know we don't have very much sun, so when we have sun, get out in the sun, because the sun is going to give us beautiful vitamin C, vitamin D that we need, and it helps with our immune system. When we're going through this experience of COVID, it brings in fears. We know that from the last few months of having to deal with already, and here we are again going back into another lockdown. People are again feeling that uncertainty, and what does that bring in? Fear brings the stress and anxiety up. When you bring your stress and your anxiety up, you lower your immunity, so it has that effect. Start again to take your supplements. If you were doing it in the start when people were, talking about COVID, that everyone ran out and was buying loads of vitamin C, then there was a bit of a lax period. Go back to doing that. Get into a practice of using your natural foods that we have. As foods is our medicine. They should be promoting that more on the television. They should be promoting that, because foods is what gives us all of the things that we need. We have amazing food here in Ireland. We grow so much of it here. Try and get the best fresh produce that we have, and like if you can get out on a daily basis to get it into you, especially all our citrus fruits, our blueberries, all of those things that give us all of our goodness that we need to help boost our immunity. Nobody's talking about that on the television, which is a pain, because if people would actually boost up their own immunity, that would be so beneficial for them at the moment. So, as I said, my 30 days of joy, sorry for going down that little bit of a rant, but 30 days of joy was very joyful over the last few days. So there's lots of partying, so I'm back to work tomorrow. Back at it. I'll be back with my mask and my gloves on. We are in lockdown again, but I'll be using my Reiki clients, being here with my Reiki clients, and I'll be very cautious as always. And I hope to see you all. So until then, namaste.